Alright, so this is going to be a pretty unique exercise to try hitting those front delts. Now, I do generally recommend some type of a push-up variant, such as a planche push-up or a pike push-up if you're able, but those can be a little bit more advanced, especially for the female trainees out there. So this one is one that will help you build your way up to those more challenging variations. Now, there's a couple of important things to note here, because this is a very different plane of motion than a lot of us are used to working in. So when we set up, we're going to be on our knees, we're going to have our hands pretty far forward, and the starting position is actually going to be with your head about 1.5 to 2 feet behind your hands. Your body's also going to be fairly low. The reason for this is we're actually going to be pushing directly in line with how my arm is here, so almost 45 degrees or even a little closer to parallel to the ground. Now, the actual motion is very similar to a push-up. So we're going to start in this low position, we're going to lean into our hands, but instead of pushing up, we're pushing backwards. And the key with this one is going to be keeping your torso lower to the ground. If you start letting your torso come up, it's going to take the tension off of the front of your shoulder. So instead, you want to be thinking of really pushing force into the ground and feeling your shoulder activate to push you away from your hands. So this is one that you're going to need most likely a few repetitions before you start to really feel. But as you can see, if you really watch the angle that my arm is staying on, I'm not letting that arm come up. I'm moving in one single line from where I start all the way through back to my hands. And if you're doing this right, you'll start to feel a lot of activation right in the front of your shoulder. Again, just make sure that you're pushing down into the ground and staying kind of low as you push your way back. That'll really help you get good activation there.